and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz Review. Okay, so for this video we're taking a stroll down memory lane to a review I did all the way back when in the past.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Let's check it out. I'm Zak and today we're going to be looking at my Blu-ray Premium Collection. Now I believe that the Premium Collection is an exclusive range of classic films brought out by HMV, so for the most part this is actually the first time that these classic films have been released on Blu-ray, which is quite interesting. I'm first going to praise this collection because each release seems to come with an array of art cards, posters, bonus discs, behind the scenes, and they all come in a really nice slipcover, which is great to see. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail on these because what's actually included varies from release to release. Because some have posters, some have art cards, some have booklets, some have extra discs. If I went through each one in detail, we'd be here for hours. So I'm just going to take a quick look at each of the ones I've collected so far. So let's begin. So first up we have Them, which is a giant monster movie from the 1950s. Really good example of atomic cinema at its finest. Giant ants, and thank you Dad for recommending this. It's an absolute treat to watch. And it's a good precursor to Godzilla. Next up we have Soylent Green. Now this will make you appreciate food that much more. If you ever want any food to taste phenomenal, watch this movie beforehand because it's quite shocking at times. I really enjoyed this and it has taken me a long time to actually get round to watching this, and I was majorly impressed. Great dystopian sci-fi film, and it's quite brutal at times, so watch it, but be warned, there are some surprises in there. Next we have the original King Kong from the 1930s. Now this is a masterpiece of a film. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Now I was actually quite surprised how long it took me to get this on physical media because it wasn't actually widely available until the Premium Collection came out, so thank you very much Premium Collection, this is an absolute treat. Jason and the Argonauts, a Ray Harryhausen classic. I am so thankful that they brought a load of these Ray Harryhausen films out on Blu-ray because I had them on DVD, I watched them to death as a kid, and who doesn't want to see them on Blu-ray? Definitely recommended, it's an absolute classic. If you haven't seen it, what have you been doing? So if you're a big fan of stop motion and special effects, you've probably seen this. Jason and the Argonauts. I really must commend the Premium Collection because all of the restorations on all of these films that I've actually seen so far have been absolutely phenomenal. So, thumbs up from me. Thank you, Premium Collection. H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. Now, I haven't seen this in a while because I usually catch it on TV occasionally, but not very often. But this is the first time that we've actually got it on Blu-ray, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Outland, starring Sean Connery. Now, I really didn't know what to expect from this, but it's actually a really good sci-fi film. I'd say definitely recommended to fans of the Blade Runner films, because it's quite similar. Not the same, but it's kind of along the same lines. And the special effects work is really good, especially the miniatures. Another giant monster movie classic, The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. Now, this again took me forever to get on physical media because it was so hard to actually come by, but thanks to Premium Collection, we have another Ray Harryhausen classic. The Valley of Gwangi, again another Ray Harryhausen film. Can you tell I'm a Ray Harryhausen fan yet? Yes. Cowboys versus dinosaurs. The movie, really intriguing, has some great stop motion effects in here. Brilliant. And again, another Ray Harryhausen film, Clash of the Titans. Now, this restoration looks astounding, to be honest. A gem of a film, an absolute classic. If you haven't seen the original Clash of the Titans, where have you been for your entire life? It is absolutely amazing. I cannot recommend this enough. It's probably one of my favourite films ever in the history of film. Clash of the Titans. Next, a Hammer horror film for you. Dracula AD, starring Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. I'd say that this one is probably not for everyone's taste. Bit cheesy at times, but I personally enjoyed it. And the one that comes after it. The Satanic Rites of Dracula, Dracula AD's sequel. I really like this movie, probably because it was different and not your standard Dracula movie. In a sense, it kind of felt a bit James Bondy, which is quite insane considering it's a Dracula film. Possibly not the best Hammer Dracula films, but I certainly enjoyed them for what they are. Good movies. I would recommend them. The Satanic Rites of Dracula. Wolfen, starring Albert Finney. Now, I really didn't know what to expect from this film, but what I can say is it was a very kind of supernatural werewolf film. And to be honest, I wasn't even sure it was a werewolf film, but it was an interesting view. I would say don't go in expecting your generic standard werewolf movie, but it's certainly one to consider if you're looking for something a bit different. And finally, we have Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Quite light-hearted, quite funny, good musical. Yeah, I'd recommend it. And it's a good Christmas movie as well. So there we have it, my entire HMV Blu-ray Premium Collection. I would really recommend this range to fellow collectors because 1, they do really nice restorations. 2, they include a load of bonus features and posters, art cards, etc, etc. And they come in really nice slipcovers and they look absolutely fantastic lined up on a shelf. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel because it really means a lot.
Well, that was really interesting. I enjoyed that.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.